Surprise!
Woohoo! It's 9 o'clock. We're here.
Right
Okay.
on the button.
I know. I told Bob, hey, let's go in 3 minutes early and surprise him. And he's like, no, let's wait till 9. Okay.
That would be more than a surprise. It would be a shock if we were to go early. But we didn't want to go 1 minute after. Of course, it's 9 a.m. where we are in Central Time, but it could be 10 a.m. on the East Coast. It could be, 7 a.m. On the West Coast.
And it's 3 a.m. in Hawaii. Oh, 5 a.m. in Hawaii. Yeah.
Is Bob a dad? Yes, absolutely, I'm a dad.
Bob is a dad. Joe, you're not a dad. That's okay, honey. You had a dad, though.
And we can celebrate dads.
You had a dad. Absolutely.
So happy
They say you're never too old.
Happy Father's Day. Don't you love this image here? Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Isn't that great? So our theme today is celebrating dads with music, laughter, and love. This is a Father's Day live stream. And so whether you are a dad, whether you have a dad, whether your dad is still,
of course you have a
still
dad.
here.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't have a dad.
Whether you're with your dad, whether your dad is in the physical form or the spirit, the
spirit realm.
The spirit realm.
We're here to honor.
All are welcome. And father figures in your life, too.
Mm-hmm. So I just did drum church. Every morning I've been drumming this is day 91. And I was, of course, drumming for fathers today. And then the spirit, the drum, the medicine of the drum reminded me that there are two men in my life that I don't usually think about on Father's Day. And those are the men who have made me a mother. So I got to honor them today, too. Of course, I'm not in relationship with them anymore. One of them has made their transition. You might be aware of that, or maybe have traveled that journey with me a couple of years ago as that was happening.
Was it 2 years, or it wasn't last summer? It was the summer before?
It wasn't last summer.
Wow,
no.
that's wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Let's go ahead and get some energy going with our usual.
Nothing's normal, babe.
Yeah, I was gonna say our normal energizing wake up song.
Yeah, normal doesn't work in our world.
Just take a deep breath wherever you are and sing along with this snippet from our Opening Up to the Good album.
Let's go.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the spirit. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive.
Sing along.
So I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me.
Feels so good to be me.
Absolutely. Before we do our little centering breath with Pooki, I just want to say hi and acknowledge the presence in the comments, at least, of Mary Lou, of Lisa. We've got Jacqueline. Evelyn is here. Joe Mitchell, Crystal Williamson. Why I slowed down when I said that. Who else? And I'm sure there are others watching. And if you haven't, go ahead and leave a comment to let us know that you're here. Say hi and where you're watching from. If it's your first time in particular. Lisa, note to Lisa, send me a text if Pooki's mic drops out, because I have a quick fix for it. But I'll be able to get your text quicker than I will be able to. Sometimes I miss the comments when they come up.
Yeah,
but
technology.
I think we got it down. It looks like she's loud and clear right
Yeah,
now.
technology. So good.
All right,
So good.
So are you ready to let spirit move through you on this Father's Day? Get everybody synchronized?
Spirit's always moving through me.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and
for this particular thing, yeah.
I am in a deep relationship with the divine.
Let me do something a little different here today. Here we go.
I am one with all of life. I am here as a divine expression of the one love, the one life, the one essence that is known to me as Mother, Father, God, creator of all universes, creator of all time. As we open up our hearts today, we bring into our heart our Father. Our Father, the one who helped this beautiful seed held within our mother to become activated with life, with your life, with my life. So grateful, so grateful. And we know that sometimes that relationship with our fathers is complicated. Sometimes we realize that our fathers, they did not know who they were. And so they lived lives that were filled with a path, a journey that maybe we don't understand. So to our fathers, to my father who I never knew, who has passed on to the other side, to all of our fathers, we bring this beautiful, loving energy in, and we bless them and thank them for giving us life. For giving us life. For giving us life. If nothing else, they gave us life. And we are here walking this beautiful journey on the sacred Mother Earth because they gave us life. In that sweet, holy, precious moment held dark within the void, life began. And so with that, we give gratitude, thanksgiving. We send our hearts, our love to our dads, to the men who helped us to come into this physical form. And maybe they weren't with us throughout our lifetime, like mine was not. But now, in this moment, as he's made his transition, I can feel him with me, even today. So open up your heart. And just put our hands on our heart if you're willing. Let's take a deep breath in. Whatever it is that you're feeling right now in reference to your father, your dad, just allow it to be there. Just allow it to be there. Don't judge it. Don't anything. Just allow it to be there. And then release your breath. And breathing in again, nice and gently. Breathing in deeply. Oh, and then releasing that breath. And now on this last inhalation, I want you to just breathe in all the love that you can embrace into your beautiful lungs, into your entire body. I want you to breathe that all in. And on the exhale, I want you to send that love no matter where he is. I want you to send that love to him now. I know it might be hard for some of you. It's okay. It's okay. Your dad just forgot who he was. So let's just take that deep breath in. All the love that you have, all the love, all the love. Breathe it in deeply. All the love, all the love. Hold your love there just for a minute. Just give it some more love. Love. Oh, I can feel it down in my belly. All right. And now give it away. Give that breath to your father. So grateful are we for these beautiful bodies that we call home on this earth walk. To our fathers who were so important to our lives, to our being here. And so if your dad is still walking the earth and he doesn't know who he is, it's okay. Love him anyway, even if it has to be from afar. You don't have to be in the presence of him. Even if it's from afar, you can do that. Because sometimes when we forget who we are, we move in toxic ways. You know, we really don't realize that we are the love of the world. We don't realize that. And so sometimes our behaviors are not connected to love because they forget. So if your dad has forgotten, let your love bathe over him today. Let him feel in some unique way the presence of the divine coming to him and loving him. And maybe that love will help him remember. Maybe it will help him remember too. To all of the fathers on Father's Day, to the fathers who made me a mother, I am so grateful for you. So grateful. Take a deep breath here, just releasing. And let it all go. Now rub your heart, because maybe for some of you that was a big ask. I know. It's okay. It's okay. You're good. You're good here. Ooh. I can feel that. Daddy. May we all be healed and remember who we are. Yeah, so, we had Mother's Day last month. And it's a complicated relationship with our moms, right? Many are. I've met very few people who have had, amazing moms their whole life. Because moms just, we're all learning who we are, right? Sometimes, and we come into this world and we forget. Sometimes people forget for a long time. And so, my father, I never knew my dad. Consciously knew my dad. My mom says that he was around for maybe the first 6 months of my life. And then for whatever reason, and I don't know, my mom won't talk about it. But he was gone. And so I never had my father in my life. And so it was a complicated relationship with me for many years. There was times when I was so mad at him and so angry at him for leaving me. And then there was a moment where, as an adult, I connected to my father's essence. And I realized that there were many things that I did not know. And I couldn't really know that he didn't love me. I couldn't know that. I couldn't know that in the depth of my being. And so I began to just love him anyway. And then I started to have the courage to find him, but it was too late. He had made his transition in 2019. And so he was living on the island of Oahu. But the beautiful thing happened. His family found me. So I'm a part of his tree, which I wasn't existent anywhere until that moment. So to Pauline Young, my great aunt who found me, I'm so grateful. I don't know what your story is around your dad, but if it's one of heartbreak and maybe you feel abandoned by your father, because I felt that for so many years, but we just could not know what all the dynamics were that were happening at the time of your birth. So let love lead the way. Let your heart be activated in love. Have compassion for the things that we don't know. All right. I'm going to do this.
Let me check something.
What?
I can't
No,
tell if you're
I'm
speaking.
good.
Okay, so you're good. Okay, you're just
I'm
speaking
just talking
softly.
softly.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right. You just never know. I just want to say hi to Karen. I say hi for joining
Hi,
us. I
Karen.
thought somebody
It's
else
been a
joined
minute.
us earlier here. Chase Glenn joined us too, which is not
Hi,
a name
Chase.
I recognize on Sunday morning. So keep those comments coming. We are going to highlight them in a short while. And so, just let us know that you're here if you have a chance. I know if you're driving, it might not be possible, but just do that. And if it's, let us know where you're watching from if we might not be familiar with you. For instance, Chase, if you're still here, let us know, where you're at in the world. And if it's your first time catching a live stream or first time in a while, let us know that too. We'll celebrate you.
Yeah.
All right, it's time now for we brought back this regular segment, Sunday Funday Flashback.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I can't wait to see what you
And
got.
the interesting thing is, I choose these the night before, and Pooki rarely knows what I'm going to be showing
I have
here.
no idea.
These are all from 2018. So that's 7 years ago.
What?
I'm pretty sure all of these are from 2018. So I'm just
What
going
were we doing back then? I
Go
have a feeling I'm going to find out.
Let's see if you remember what all these
I'm sure I
photos
do.
are. Do you remember this photo?
Oh, yeah. We were at Medici.
There was this co-working space here in St. Louis that we were members of for a while. It's no longer around, but we were
There's
doing
Bridget
these.
Cosser.
We were doing these daytime improv classes that were geared kind of for business people, and it was a rare time when Pooki never is involved in my improv stuff. It's just not her thing, and that's fine. But you did join us, I guess, for this one, and. Yeah, Josh, the guy in the background, is one of the co-founders of this co-working space. We haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, he's got his hands out wide.
But as you mentioned, on the right, the far right there, kind of in the purple or whatever, is our dear friend,
Beloved friend, Bridget Cosser.
Bridget Cosser. Yeah,
She made her transition.
musical singer. Now that was a couple years ago or so.
She's singing in heaven, man. I know she is.
Yeah, she went
She
home
sure
from a
is.
gig singing at a church on Sunday and took a nap and didn't
Never
wake
came
up
back.
from it. So
She died. You know, the last thing that she did before she left her body was sing to a beautiful community of people.
yeah.
And there's my Heather. I just talked to her this week about the deer. We had an injured baby deer.
Yeah.
And I just spoke to her. She's the one that I always call. She's in the blue, in between Bob and what was his name?
I forgot his name too. Yeah, it's
he's a
escaping me.
Eric.
Eric, you're right.
Eric
You're right. Good job.
Lavon. Eric. And so, so I call Heather whenever there's any injured babies in my yard, and I've created like a little wildlife preserve in my backyard. Sometimes
Yeah.
they come in injured, and
She-
I reach out to her, and she always helps me. I love her so much.
She volunteers for a lot of the animal, or for
Yeah.
at least one or two of the animal
Yeah, I love her so much.
shelters.
I love her so much. I love her. I never
All
know what to
right.
do with the babies.
Do you
Sometimes
remember
it's nothing.
this here?
Okay.
Do I have to? I know exactly what this is. Do you remember what this event was?
No.
So it's at the
Because
Westport.
none of us are in it.
No, it's at the Westport Playhouse. There you are, right there.
Oh, that doesn't even look like me.
So
That's a long time ago.
That's Pooki 1, 2, 3, 4. She's the fifth person from the left. So anyway,
I'm in black.
We went.
That's why I didn't recognize me.
We went and saw Menopause the musical.
Oh,
And
yeah.
our friend Marty Casey, who was on the very far left,
There's
in the black
Marty.
dress, she was one of the cast members. And I guess at the end of the show, they invited a bunch of the people and the ladies to come up on stage.
Menopausal women, I'm sure.
Yeah. So that was at the end of the show. That was a fun show.
That was a fun show.
And then
Yeah.
after that, I ended up doing.
Menopause ain't fun, but the show was fun.
Yeah. let's be clear about that.
Yeah, menopause is no joke, baby.
And I ended up doing that's not really close to our house, this particular black box theater. I've probably done like 3 or 4 improv shows there.
Yeah.
On that stage, so that was really cool. So
That's
that came
funny.
up. I thought I'd treat you to that. All right,
I didn't even see me. I
Now-
think that's Ray Babe right there, too.
is it?
Yeah, in the colored pants.
Oh, it might be. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna shift to a Hawaiian theme here. Do you remember this?
Oh, my goodness. Yes, I do.
If you see the carousel in the background,
Right.
this is at the mall. At the mall that they're tearing down now.
That's when I had this beautiful space in the mall. I had 9,000 square feet. I taught hula classes there. Did all kinds of things. Did drum circles. Had people come and do breath work. And so this was a day where we got to come down and share what we were doing in our space.
They were having like a thing in the opening in the mall where different people. This was just one of many. I forgot what they call it.
Booths.
A fair or something like that. Yeah, everybody had a table, so there was, and you could people that had spaces in the mall, local businesses, stuff like
And that carousel was incredible. That was one of those old time carousels. They actually preserved that. They took that out and they installed it somewhere else.
all your Hawaiian history. Yeah, you got your history. You got your mom's stuff there.
Yeah.
And just
All the things.
And Pooki
Got my
knows-
paper pineapples
She
too.
knows how to decorate a table or whatever, or just her, and many other things. But so all right, so that was at the mall.
That was
all
in
right.
the mall.
Now you mentioned the space that you had there
Yeah.
in the mall called the Connection.
Yeah.
There's
I'm teaching hula. Oh my goodness, there's my girls.
Is that Bernie on the
That
far
is
left?
Bernie on the end.
And Denise, I think, is next to
Denise.
her, and then Anna Claire.
Anna Claire.
And I honestly don't remember the names of the others.
Tunda.
Oh, is that Tunda? Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool.
Yep. And who is that on the end?
That she probably just came one time or something.
Maybe.
Who knows? But Pookie used to have hula classes there. Sometimes there were several ladies that came, and sometimes there were only one or two.
Yeah,
right?
that was great. It was
It's,
fabulous.
But
So
yeah,
fun.
we
Oh,
had
that's
a-
Debbie. That's Debbie Ruckman.
that's the right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been so long. But I used
I
to
haven't seen her since.
I used to come most of the time, and I would play live accompaniment for the hula songs. And I'm sure I took this picture too. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of, we have one more hula shot. Do you remember where this was taken?
Oh, this is when we were getting ready to go on TV.
We're in a TV studio. I can't remember if it was Channel 4 or
Channel-
Channel
it was Channel
5.
4.
Was it? Okay,
Uh-huh.
KMOV. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they had a morning show, and Pookie went down with this group of ladies who were her best hula dancers.
My best hula dancers. There's Maria Bondurant
Yeah.
and Gail and Jen.
Yeah.
And that was so fun. We had a good time. We were doing the hula. So beautiful. Look at them, the
Again,
smiling faces.
I was there to play the guitar and sing.
Yep.
I wasn't dancing, but that was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob can't dance. Believe me.
And we sang. I think you just did one song, but I know we played your mom's original song, Let's Hula.
Right.
I think was one of them,
Mm-hmm.
if not the only song that we did.
Probably. You get like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah, it was, but it was a great interview, and it's somewhere. I wish I would have thought of the segment still on YouTube somewhere, but I didn't think about grabbing the link.
No.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that was a fond memory. All right, now we're gonna switch to a couple more Dad Day.
Okay.
So maybe before I show these photos, I'll let you know. You had mentioned your dad was probably around the first 6 months of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, interestingly enough, my mom left my dad when I was around 6 months old. And he didn't like that, but she knew that I'd have to live a better life without him in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so I didn't see him hardly at all until I was like 26. He had an interest in reestablishing a relationship with me as an adult. And for close to a decade, from my like mid 20s to my mid 30s, he was in my life. And we hung out and did some cool stuff together, and I got to know him, both his strengths and his weaknesses. But I'm glad. And then after that decade, he decided to once again remove himself from my life, and then I honestly did not see him for quite a while until he passed away in 2018. And I was made aware of his passing,
Yeah.
and I
never met him.
Yeah, you never did, and he never met his granddaughter, my daughter. So
13 years we had been together by that time.
yeah, his loss. But I got to meet a lot of his relatives, and anyway, I got to even spoke at his spoke at his funeral or celebration or whatever. So anyway, I took these photos at his visitation before they took him, and he was. But anyway, let's
You
just.
connected with family back then too.
I did, yeah. That was really cool. They really embraced me and appreciated, who
They'd
I am
actually
and
come
what
to
I do.
Some of your improv and
So
stuff.
so this is they had a bunch of these things set up with photos of him, and these this happens to be at the very top left and right. I'm in photos with him and some other relatives, but you can see on the far right there is my dad and I singing. He never played in bands, but he went to like karaoke nights, and he sat in with bands. He loved to dance, so he went out drinking a lot, and he loved to dance. And
He was the talk of the party.
yeah, and he was maybe later I'll talk about the qualities of his that I admire and the qualities that weren't.
You decided
So
you
great,
weren't going
yeah.
to inherit.
But there's some photos of him in this next one. So my dad served in the Navy, I guess in the 50s or something, and he was buried at Jefferson Barracks, which is for veterans here in. But here's some photos of him in the Navy, like in the 50s. He was also a Golden Gloves like boxer, and you can see, especially on those photos over on the right, with the black and white photos against the red, white, and blue, he looks a little like James Dean there. I mean, he was a good-looking
I
guy.
think maybe that's why your name is Dean. in
Yeah,
the
my middle name is Dean, and I think I was told it's because my parents were. My mom's been gone for many years too, but they were James Dean's fans, so my middle name is Dean. So there's
so
my.
funny. That's so cute.
So I just wanted to honor my dad. And when we talk about this, I'll expound more on it. And then, so that's looking up, to being a son of a dad, but also now I can look down and be the dad of a daughter. And so,
Beautiful. Yeah.
her name is Ray, and she. This is from 2018. The same month, I don't. I got another photo of her, but that's her at the Center for Spiritual Living, and that's actually my artwork on the wall behind us.
Yeah.
And so she probably came to when we performed or something on a Sunday. I'm thinking maybe, but I think it was around Father's Day, and quite often, Ray and I will. We used to go to movies every year when she was younger, but we in more recent years, or several, we sometimes will go to like museums. So this is outside of the art museum back in 2018. It's a fun shot there. This wasn't the same day because she looks like she's got her hair colored there. Hair color, or her hair is about the same length, but looks like it's pre-dye. That's post-dye, right? Doesn't she have a little color in it? Yeah, purple there. Yeah, so anyway, so that's my
Look at
daughter.
that proud papa look.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll be seeing her in a few hours or later this afternoon.
Yeah, so cute. So cute. She's a doll.
Michelle, is that the Jefferson Barracks in St. Louis? Or did they have Jefferson Barracks in other places?
No.
Probably here, huh?
Yeah,
So I guess you don't have to
Jefferson
live in St. Louis to, or maybe he did.
Well, she's
I
in
don't know.
Illinois, honey.
That's right. I keep forgetting that. That's
Yeah.
right, because we just established that yesterday.
Yeah, she's really close to us.
Okay. Oh wow.
So yeah.
That is so cool. All right.
I love you, Michelle.
So that's our flashback photos. We're going to be coming back to talk about celebrating dads, but right now, can we do your song?
Yeah.
Her,
I just
you know?
want to say to Michelle, she's commented about my drumming,
Mm-hmm.
and if you want to, I guess send me a friend request.
On Facebook?
Yeah, I don't know. Facebook changes all the time. I don't know what the requirements are for you to be able to comment on my video or whatever, but maybe we need to be friends.
You might
And I have a few spaces left, and I'd love to friend you. I love you. All right.
All right. We promised to keep this kind of light.
Well, we just did the heavy lifting.
Yeah. St. Louis. Okay, cool.
You know, it's so powerful that we take time to be really honest and vulnerable and share our hearts. You know, that's one thing I promise from me.
And
Is that
Mary,
I will always share my truth, my heart with you.
thank you for the kind words about my daughter's smile. I
Yeah,
agree.
she's beautiful.
I agree with
That
that.
smile was expensive.
All right. Are you ready?
But this one's not.
You want to say anything about?
No, let's go, baby.
Just do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
We already have the lead in. My little girl. I have a secret I haven't told you. It's my superpower and it's so easy to do. When I walk in the world, it bubbles up inside, and before I know it, my smile I can't hide. When I smile at you, I tell you I love you. I may not even know you, but I know that I love you. And if you smile too, you say that you love me. You say you love me too. My little secret, you now know. Don't be shy, just let your love flow. The best way to start is to open up your heart. Hold your head up high, feel the love inside. When I smile at you, I tell you I love you. I may not even know you, but I know that I love you. And if you smile too, you
say that you love me. You say you love me too. I'm smiling on the inside, and before you know it, I'm smiling on the outside. I'm smiling at you. So if you see me smiling, you know what to do. Just open up your heart and say you love me too. When I smile at you, I tell you I love you. I may not even know you, but I know that I love you. And if you smile too, you say that you love me. You say you love me too. Oh, this love, oh, this love, oh, this love is smiling at you. Oh, this love, oh, this love, whoa, oh, this love. I say you love me too. That was my little girl. When I smile at you. I love that song. I love that song. I love that song.
Apparently others do too.
I love it. It's so fun. It's so fun. Smiling. Yeah, smiling. Smiling makes your whole body happy. Right? You cannot smile and be sad. You just can't do it. Try to do it. Try to be sad and smile.
Also, you
So.
it's you can't express gratitude and feel negative too.
That's
I think
right.
That kind of goes along with that. But yes, I love that. I love the message. That is the quintessential Pooki theme song. If you haven't done so already, now would be a great time to leave a comment because we're going to be highlighting some of them on the screen. In fact, let's start off by showing you Tiffany's comment here.
Tiffany, my girlfriend Tiffany.
So much love for you both. Thank you for sharing your gifts and truth with all of us. Oh, that's so
Aw, we
sweet.
love you too. We love you too.
And earlier she said she loves this song.
Oh, I
It's a
love it
big hit.
too.
Did you know that Tracy Pitcock is working
Hey,
or watching
Tracy.
over on the Facebook?
Of course she is. She's one of my water carrier sisters. She carries water from all over the earth. I met her at Serpent Mound years ago. A beautiful, beautiful soul. Sending you so much love, Tracy, to you and your family, and to your daddy too.
Mm. And Michelle said that yes, her dad is indeed, or is it
In
her
St.
dad?
Louis,
yeah,
yeah.
and it's Jefferson Barracks, same. And also the uncle that I never met, my mom's brother Arthur, is also buried there.
Yeah.
He served in the army in the 40s really. Let's see here, and I think I highlighted this earlier. Thank you for saying that. Karen also said fun shot with your daughter. Crystal said, my dad was a Navy vet. It's funny. I think all Navy sailors have the same pictures taken of them. I have a picture of my dad that looks just like your dad.
That's funny.
That's
Boxing
funny.
gloves on. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah. But he actually got in the ring. Yeah, I don't. There was, I guess locally, Golden Gloves, some kind of a. I don't know. I never
Not a world that I live
followed
in.
that path. Yeah, but I know he was a boxer back in the day. Happy Father's Day, Bob. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Let's see. Also, happy Father's Day from Tinica. Thank you for that. All these nice, beautiful things. You're welcome. Maybe. This is earlier comment from Michelle about your drumming. Yeah, it's beautiful. I guess you already referenced that.
Yeah, every morning, 91 days already so far.
Earlier, Mary Lou said, I just saw Menopause the Musical 2.
What?
Cruising through the change with my friend of 50 plus years. It was hysterical.
Oh my gosh,
Loved
I bet it was.
Yeah, it's a great, that's the only time, I've heard about it for years. And that was nice to see that years ago. All right, Sandra.
Hi,
says,
Sandra.
I am here. Happy Father's Day to all.
Wonderful to see you
fathers.
again.
Let's see if there's any new. Yeah, not. So we may just have to, leave the comments there. Maybe we'll highlight some as they come in. But go ahead and pop them in and let us know your thoughts. Otherwise, I think we can turn our attention, just have a little more discussion about the main topic today.
Let's do it.
Oh wow, we're kind of going early here. So we can.
Well, are there any other comments up in the very top there
Well,
that you missed?
there were a lot of them from. I mean,
Yeah, let's just see.
I mean, Lisa puts a lot of stuff in there. Well, yeah. Joe said, "Happy Father's Day to our High Vibe Tribe family." Joe from Philly. I'm not a father, but I appreciate all the fathers in the world.
Oh yeah, true.
And Mary Lou established that she's from Cape Cod.
Hello, Mary Lou.
Let's see. Greetings, Jamar. Happy Father's Day. And Crystal said, "Happy Father's Day to all the dads and
Happy
those
Father's Day.
and those with dad type roles." Isn't that true? Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I used to call my mom on Father's Day too because she was my mother and my father.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Evelyn said, "Happy Father's Day from Port." Is it Sanilac? I hope I pronounced
And
it.
look, Lisa says I look amazing. Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, where?
You missed it. It's up there.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, here we
Yeah.
go. Sorry.
Thank you, Lisa. I feel amazing.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
And then later she said, "Wow." Oh, Joe posted this earlier. Pookie, you dance like a 20-year-old. I have to agree with that.
You know what? I'm gonna start going out and dancing on Thursday nights. They have this club down here, and I was thinking, how can I go take me dancing? Because Bob's just not a dancer. And then I realized I don't need anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I can just go down there, be ready to dance on my own, and somebody will dance with me. I know they will. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep dancing. You got to move it, or you're gonna lose it. You got to stay young.
It's true.
You got to do the things.
Lisa earlier said, "Don't know my dad, but I know I had to have one."
Yeah, you did, Lisa. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in the same boat with me, sweetheart.
Oh, this is sweet. She goes, "Grateful for all the guys who showed up as a father figure in my life." Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what this was a reference to, but that song, "Yummy, Yummy, Yummy," I got love in my tummy.
and I think that I'm loving you. This is a dancing dress.
Let's see if we got any new ones. All right, let's see here. And and Tracy said, "Happy Father's Day to all." Thankful for coaches. Oh, Tracy says, "Thankful for coaches who watched over us like a father." Do you mean like sports coaches when you were a kid at school, or there are many different?
Many kinds of coaches.
Yeah, there are many different types of coaches. They're
Yep.
mentors. Yeah.
Well, hey, Wayne Dyer was like a father to me. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a big father figure for me. That was like, oh, this is somebody, that actually helped to transform my life. The book Your Sacred Self was it was the thing that really kind of set me on my path after I had this really crazy, wild Kundalini awakening. I'll tell you about that some other time. But yeah.
Tracy said, "If you were closer, Pookie, we would go dance to Prince."
Oh yeah, baby! I know I've been posting a lot of Prince on Facebook. I love him. I still do. I love the fact that they're pulling up all these old videos of him. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I love him.
Oh, wow. That's
Him
great.
and Michael Jackson. Yeah, we were in LA actually when Michael passed. It was
Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
I remember
crazy.
I remember where I was sitting. It's one of those weird things.
one of those kind of moments.
It was a guy. There's a guy I met once. I remember where we were staying, and there was a guy. I'm pretty sure his name was Gabriel, and he walked into the room, and we were like eating breakfast or something, sitting around in the morning, and he said, "Did you hear? I think Michael Jackson just passed away." We're like, "What?" I don't know why I remember that so clearly. But
Yeah,
it's one of those,
kind of like you remember those things.
Yeah.
Like things when you hear things like, I saw somebody post something. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
We're not bringing that into here.
Let's
Discernment.
Yes, thank you. Let's what am I looking for here? So let's just talk about our main topic here. Oh wait, just a couple more comments. Many women take on the role of mother and father,
Yeah,
which
my
you were
mom
saying.
did.
Oh,
Oh, Dorley's here.
yes, she is. And
Dorley's here. Hi, Dorley. Hi, Rusty. I know Rusty's here too.
Annette Horn is here.
Right? How can you not love
I love Prince too.
I mean, yeah. There's not too many people in the world that I like get whatever. Like a fangirl about.
Starstruck.
Yeah, like starstruck fangirl. He is he's it. Him and Michael Jackson are it. If I'd ever met them in the physical form, I don't know what I would have done. I probably wouldn't have been able to talk. Can you imagine that? Me
Well, like Michael
being
Beckwith.
speechless.
Yes, I do. I've seen that before.
It happened with Michael Beckwith. Well, there's a father figure for me. I
Yeah.
call him my soul papa.
You do.
I sure do. Michael Beckwith from Agape. He was another one. He was very instrumental in my spiritual growth and transformation. Actually, he was the one that set me on the path of service. He taught me about serving community. I wouldn't be doing this here with you right now had it not been for Michael Beckwith, because I had no idea. I was too self-consumed with all my me. But then he taught me how to look outside of myself and how to stand up in my own power and my own beauty and my own wisdom. And yeah, he's a big papa figure for me. I love him, and he's in LA right now, and I know that he is sending out a lot of prayers for everything that's happening. Right? There's so many things happening in our world right now. We can't just look to one place anymore where things are happening. It's kind of interesting, that all of this is happening, and we get to be present for it. So here we are, activating more love into the world, right? Activating more joy in the world, because all of that counters everything else that's happening, all of the negative that's happening. That's why we do this every week. This is a counter expression to what's happening in the world that isn't in alignment with love, right? And so we're always bringing you back to that place of love, right? No matter what it is, we come back to love. And so we send out this love to all beings right now that are experiencing any kind of difficulty on the planet at this moment. We send out our love to them. We don't love what's happening. Understand this, because some people are like, I can't send them love. Oh, yes, you can. You don't love what they're doing, right? But you can love them, because when people behave in ways that are not in alignment in love, all that means is they don't know who they are. So then pray that they remember.
I'm just going to highlight a couple of comments here before we'll just
Do it.
dive into this topic here. Crystal says, my bird is named Prince.
Oh, my gosh.
And then Annette says, I've been listening to your Life is Good video in the mornings to help shift my energy. Thanks. So life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
To shift your energy. Yeah, things do feel heavy right now.
We've got more music out there. There's actually a playlist on my YouTube channel that has all of our affirmation songs there, and there's been some new ones that have come out in case you missed them. There's another gratitude song too that I think you might like. I'm grateful for all that I have. And I am ready for more. Sunita in Singapore says, grew up without parents, raised myself emotionally, and had a lovely grandmother.
Oh, grandmother energy.
A lot of people talking about Prince, genius, pure genius. Prince, love him when doves cry. And another musical genius who passed away just in recent days is Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. He was definitely a gifted guy.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what happened to Sandra? She says the bruise on her face is going away.
She mentioned earlier that she fell in the parking lot or something, taking her granddaughter
honey.
somewhere,
Oh,
bruised
honey.
up. I know. I had a little bit of a stumble myself.
Oh, sending you so much love, Sandra, for healing. Much love.
Thank you, Michael. I'm assuming that's Beckwith. And thank you, Pooki and Bob, for being in service and spreading love. Okay, cool. Nice. So let's
Yeah. Jacqueline, he was pure genius. Prince, pure genius. So incredible.
and so again, our theme is celebrating dads with music, laughter, and love. So I got another song coming. I've got some jokes coming up with Bob's Comedy Corner. So let me ask you to put in the comments here, because this is something that I'm going to talk about. What's one thing that either your biological dad or a father figure in your life gave you that you still carry today? What is an influence of some sort of a quality that you embody from a father figure in your life? And I can, chat a little bit about mine. So, as I mentioned, my dad was gone for my childhood, and then as an adult, roughly mid-20s to mid-30s, he was in my life. And it was cool because he came to, we had barbecues and, different family or get-togethers, and he also came to a lot of my gigs. So I was an active working musician back then, and I was pretty active doing stand-up comedy part-time. And he came to a lot of those shows, and I knew that he was part of it was his pride because he liked to brag to anybody who would listen to him that that's my son up there, or he would go out and see bands, at his favorite places to go and dance, even when I wasn't around, and he would go, "Hey, do you know Bob Baker?" And so I know he liked letting people know that I was his son, and he told me he loved me. He said he's proud of me, so I know we had a good relationship. And this is actually some things that I talked about at his eulogy. Well, I talked about this complicated relationship. What do I say about this man who was sort of in and out of my life and estranged most of my life? But I remember in those 10 years the qualities of his that I embraced, and one was his voice. When I sing, people that know him said, "Oh my God, your voice really sounds very similar." So maybe gene-wise or whatever, I don't know, I inherited vocal cords that allowed me to sing. I just took it, to another level. Then he just enjoyed doing it on, karaoke and sitting in with the occasional band who would let him do that. But another thing that I really appreciated about him that people, I've told this story before, when I went to meet him for the first time as an adult and after not having seen him since I was, in single digits, I remember telling my mom, God, I was so nervous. What can I expect? And she said, "Oh, he's like an old shoe." And I'd never heard that phrase before. And what she meant, he's just like comfortable to be with. Like he's, social. He's an easy, and yeah, that was the case. He loved, especially if he'd had a couple drinks, he was at the bar, he would love talking to people, telling jokes. And when he came to my shows, again, he would pretty liberally tell people, "That's my son up there on the stage." And so a lot of people got to meet him at these shows, and everybody, the consistent thing was, "Oh, your dad's such a nice guy. Oh, he's funny. He's always telling jokes and all this stuff." And so I like to think that, I don't know, he really wasn't around to influence me, but that quality of him I appreciate because I think I embody that. I try to be somebody that's easy to talk to. I definitely like humor. I like making people laugh. And then there were qualities that, I didn't appreciate, which was he was easily offended at things. Like it was really this trivial reason that he decided to remove himself from my life over, I don't know, something that doesn't even matter. And this man is an adult, and he still, has the mentality of a child when it comes to being offended and like the nuances of
Who's got time?
yeah, and so I didn't
Come back when you grow up.
And he certainly was not a good role model as a father. And so when my daughter was born, that was probably the first time I was really kind of mad at him when I held her in my arms for the first time. I remember thinking, how could you not want to be involved in this child's life like forever? How could you even think to yourself, "Oh, I'm mad at the mom for leaving me, so I'm not going to be involved in their lives at all"? Why would you even think that? And so I was committed, and not even out of a sense of, well, I'm going to be different, so I'm going to be a responsible. No, it was like a natural instinct for me. I had to be involved in it because that's just who, what I needed to do. Not to live up to some expectation, but because it was just natural for me. And I think I'd like to think that I've done that. I've been very hands-on. I was Mr. Mom. She came,
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I came in when she was 10.
Yeah.
He was Mr. Mom. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah, so my relationship is a little different. I don't have anything that I can draw off of. My mother never spoke about my dad, so I don't know what he loved or what he cared about. I understand that he was like a tour guide in the islands of Hawaii, so... But I have no idea. I don't know if he was I don't know. So I can just draw from my father figures. And Wayne Dyer was perfect in teaching me about my sacred self and beginning to love myself, because I had, for many, many years, I did not love myself. Because you have these thoughts of, oh, well, you were abandoned as a child. Your dad doesn't love you. So you must not be worthy of love. And, you just have these thoughts because how do little people process those kinds of things? They make it about themselves because they don't understand anything else. They don't know that, You know, that maybe there were things that were going on in his life that prohibited him from being fully present. Who knows? But we get to have this experience of like tapping into that and really just. So for me, when you did that thing, it just threw me off for a minute. But
Sorry.
for me, Wayne Dyer and Michael Beckwith brought service into my life. He was the one that Wayne started it with Your Sacred Self. With the book, I read the book, and that started to liberate me. But Michael Beckwith actually solidified it because I went to an event. The very first time that I met him at Agape, his talk was "You're all right already," and I have a song. I wrote a song about it because it was such a powerful moment for me. And it was in that moment where I went from being a victim of my own life, like a true victim. I was such a victim of my life, to where I began to see myself differently and realizing that I wasn't a victim, that I actually have power and that I can change the way that I'm thinking. I can change the way that I'm being, and I can realize that I'm actually perfect. So all the things that I'm teaching you, Michael helped me understand, is that we are perfect. We are love. We are divine. There is nothing wrong with us. Right. And so all of that. So those two men in my life were so profound in helping to carve out the being that I am here today. So I take my hat off many times to Michael. Michael is still alive, still teaching in LA at
very
Agape.
much, yeah.
And Wayne Dyer has made his transition, but his books still liberate thousands and thousands of people all over the world.
Yeah, talk about leaving a legacy.
Yeah, he definitely did.
So I asked earlier about what's a quality that you inherited from either your dad or a father figure. And let's see here. Crystal says, combo of my integrity and being discerning. Also, I have a love of different types of music. That's really cool. Lisa said, the phrase, it doesn't cost anything to be nice. I grew up hearing that statement, and it has become a way of life for me. That's great. Sandra says, my dad gave me the love of outdoors and football. Cool. Jacqueline said he shared his love of education. At 7, he told me I would get a PhD.
Oh, look at that.
And that happened, right,
Yeah,
Jacqueline?
sure
if I'm not
did.
mistaken, yeah, because I know you're
Yep,
involved
yep.
in academia. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you, Lisa, for those kind words. Good morning, Cherie. Welcome.
Oh, hi, Cherie.
So, yeah, and that is wondering who Michael is. We're referring to Michael Beckwith. He has a church out in L.A. called the Agape International Spiritual Center. He's kind of high profile. He's been on Oprah and
Maybe
Ellen.
almost
and,
40 years that church has been going now.
he was in The Secret, and he also officiated our wedding.
Yeah, he married us.
2 years ago. And my dad, hi Kathy, she said my dad gave her integrity and honesty. Cherie says, I inherited a great work ethic and always do your best at everything you do.
Beautiful.
That's really cool. Yeah. So, but yeah, so we're celebrating dads today. And so, yeah, thank you for all the father figures out there. I think we could probably segue into this here. Do you have anything else you want to share about this topic before we move on to Bob's Comedy Corner? I got
Well,
another.
I'm
I'm
just
just,
I'm just going to say this.
Okay,
So,
sure.
if you have a complicated relationship with your father, what you can do, if he's alive, right? And maybe you can't talk to him like face to face. Maybe this is a hard day for you. So if that's true, if it's a hard day for you, I want you to know that you can still talk to your father. You don't have to do it in the physical, but you can do it, okay, because I believe that we all have a higher self, right? That eternal aspect of our being that lives on forever. Each one of us, whether we're aware of it or not, we still have it. It's just like electricity. Whether you're aware of it or not, it still exists. So your father has a higher self as well. And so whenever I'm in relationship with someone who I really can't speak to them, to their face, maybe because it's toxic or because there's just the energy, like on the physical, isn't a match, the frequency is not a match, what I do is I go and I take my higher self and I speak to their higher self. And so maybe today, if you have that complicated relationship with your father, if you know you're not going to reach out to him and talk to him today, because that's just the boundaries that you've set up, because maybe sometimes we have to set those boundaries up so that we protect ourselves, right? And so if that's you, I invite you today, if you're willing, to talk to his higher self. And maybe just tell him, thank you for giving me life. Maybe that's just it. Maybe just that simple thing right there. Thank you for giving me life. it helps a lot if you really love your life. And so we can look back at that too. Do you love your life? Start loving your life, because then everything changes, right? You're able to have this feeling. Like for me, that was what happened with my relationship with my dad. I was like, oh, I love my life. And then I was like, oh, but it wasn't just my mother who gave me life. It was my father too. Oh, well, then I guess there's a love that I have for my dad too, even though I didn't know him. And I felt abandoned by him all of my life. So you can talk to their spirit self. It's still very much alive. There is a higher self, I believe, that we all have. And it's that eternal aspect of our being that will be here long before this body leaves this precious earth. Right? And it will. All of us will all make that transition. But I believe that there's something that's so alive in us, so powerful, so potent, that it continues to exist into another realm, into another experience, into another place of being. And so in that knowing, I can speak to my dad. I can tell him that I love him, and I can tell him thank you, even though I may have never met him. And maybe he didn't want me. I don't know. But I'm not going to make up a story about that. I'm just going to thank him. Because I'm awesome.
You are.
And amazing. And he totally missed out. Totally missed out. He could have known this. This is amazing.
All right, couple things here. Tina asked for some prayers, so let's all send her some prayers and some.
Well, let's just take a minute and do that
some
then.
Healing energy.
So everybody just take your hands and just reach them out to the screen. And then this would be for anybody right now, for Sandra too. Anybody who needs any kind of healing for anything. Let's just take a moment right now. Maybe this is why we have this time available to us. Put your hands up to the screen. Close your eyes. Open up your heart. And just send love. Feel it moving down from your heart into your hands. And just send that love. Send that light. Send that healing for whatever's going on, whether it's physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, whatever it is. Just send that light. Just send that light of healing. And those of you that are in need of receiving this love, just open up yourselves and put your hands down. If you're receiving this love, put it down and just receive. Just receive this blessing right now, right here, right here. All the love, all the healing. Our power is in our invisible. It transcends YouTube and Facebook. It goes straight to the heart. Our intentions go straight to these beautiful souls who have gathered with us, our family, our soul family, asking for prayer. Prayer is one of the most powerful things we could ever offer an individual or a situation. The most powerful. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Take a deep breath here. Put your hands on your heart. Oh, I can feel my heart. Can you feel your heart? Yeah. Okay.
All right, awesome.
Prayer is so important, especially if people ask for prayer. You always offer prayer.
So here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to do a short segment here, and then after that, it's been months since we've done this, or since I've done this. We're going to have a mystery guest if everything technically works out. I'm going to do this segment, then I'll give my mystery guest a cue because this person is actually watching the live stream, and we're going to find out who that is. All right? And so right now, again, keeping this light and fun, it's time for Comedy Corner.
Should do be why.
Bob's Comedy Corner. There you go. So as you know, those of you who are regulars, I usually pick a theme, maybe something that happened this date in history, and all the jokes are related to a common theme. This time, I'm not doing that, although the common the thread that holds all these jokes together is that they are dad jokes. Oh, nicely done. We did not plan that. They're all dad jokes on a variety of topics, all right? And I got a whole bunch of them here.
I know how to improv.
Oh, you ready? You are good at that. Even though, yes. All right, another, yes, a mystery guest. So here we go. Let me get my sound effects all ready here. All right. Ready? All right. The best dad jokes I could find that money can buy. Hooray. And you paid a lot to attend this, right? So you're going to get your money's worth out of this. I guarantee. Here we go. Pooki, what do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts?
What?
A barbecue.
That's cute.
Did you know that the first French fries were not cooked in France?
No.
Yeah, they were cooked in Greece. Oh, what's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle?
Tell me.
A tire. A tire. See how that goes? A lot of these are puns, you know?
They are.
Oh, I love this. Of
Okay.
all the inventions of the
Yeah.
last 100 years, the dry erase board has got to be the most remarkable.
That's cute.
This is an obscure, like, pop culture reference. So if you get it, you'll love it. If not, you'll go, huh? Anyway, Pooki,
I'll probably go, huh?
this morning, Siri said, "Don't call me Shirley." Yeah, I accidentally left my phone in airplane mode.
Oh, so funny. I got
You got
that.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
If you got it, put it in there. Put airplane mode if you knew what the heck I'm talking about there.
Yep.
All right. You know, it's easy to convince ladies not to eat Tide Pods.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's harder to deter gents. That was a good one. Oh, this is something I don't need your input on because I'm actually telling them something about a little something that happened recently.
Okay.
Folks,
I'm just listening.
not long ago, I told Pooki that she should embrace her mistakes, and she gave me a hug. Oh, here we go. What did one plate whisper to the other plate?
Don't know.
Dinner is on me. Dinner is on
I
me.
love
Okay.
hearing those words.
What happened when the blue ship and the red ship collided at sea?
What?
Their crews were marooned. Oh, this is good. Maybe we should do dad jokes every Sunday. Well, they are dad jokes,
They
just
are
on the
dad
same
jokes.
topic. All right, here we go. What's the difference between the bird flu and the swine flu?
Tell me.
One requires tweetment and the other an ointment. All right. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn?
What?
Where's popcorn?
Where's the fuck?
What do you call two monkeys who share an Amazon account?
What?
Prime mates. You should have seen all the clunkers I had to go through. These are the best ones. I think I
did
yep,
good,
I think I did good here. Okay, you know, I saw an ad that said radio for sale, $2, volume stuck on full. And I thought to myself, man, I can't turn that down. Okay, here we go. A Mexican magician said he would disappear on the count of 3.
Okay.
So he yelled, uno, dos, then poof, he disappeared without a trace. Okay, 3 more. I usually save the best for last. You can let me know, okay?
Ready, ready.
What do you call a snowman with a 6-pack?
What?
An abdominal snowman. Okay, here we go. I used to have a job at a calendar factory,
You did.
but I got fired because I took a couple of days off. And finally,
Here we go.
the last one. What did I'm starting again. What did Jay-Z call his wife before he married her.
What?
Fiance. And this,
Oh yeah.
and this has been It's Bob's Comedy Corner.
Sure to be why.
Bob's Comedy Corner. This is my audio cue for our mystery guest to click the link and call in. All right? And so let's see if there's a delay. We didn't do a test run of this, so let's keep our fingers
This might
crossed.
not work. Yeah, just hang in there, folks.
So
Bob, you need to take some allergy medicine.
I
or
know I've
something.
got a thing going on here.
What's going on?
And hopefully she heard that. I'm just going to call in now.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for the call in,
Yes.
I'm gonna just share something for all my girlfriends out there. Okay. So I've been doing this whole thing with health and women and all that stuff, and I am now to the point where I'm gonna start rebuilding my body. Oh, she's
doing it?
here.
Okay.
So we will we'll come back to this later because I definitely want to share.
I'm
this
not
'cause
sure
it's
she's
gonna
going to
be
pop
fun.
right up. I rarely use this, but let's see what happens. Here we go. And okay, now I get to add. Let's see. I'm going to add the right. Here we go.
There she is.
Can
Dun, dun, dun.
Can we hear the mystery guest?
There we go.
Say something, dear.
Me?
I think I can hear you.
Hello.
So this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to center us here. I'm gonna have to move over so that you can see us both in the split screen here.
Well, I don't need to be in here. I can just go over.
No, you can interact. Are you? No, come on in. So this is Ray Baker. I mentioned her earlier. This, ladies and gentlemen, is
at her hair.
my beautiful daughter.
I'm just saying that just because your dad was talking about your purple hair
Yeah,
and all that stuff in
did
the photos he shared earlier.
Were you watching earlier when I showed those photos of us?
Oh, no, I didn't see.
That's okay. I showed it was from 7 years ago when we went to the art museum. I think you had purple hair or something.
Something like
So
that. So look
Oh,
at her
yeah.
now.
So
I've
yeah.
had every color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every color.
I have red
She's got
hair.
green, pink, blue, purple.
I got you cranked up here, so hopefully everybody can hear her. So cool. So I asked last night if she would call in on Father's Day, and you probably rarely even watched. You knew that we streamed live, but I don't think you really even catch them, much less of.
No, you're her dad.
But yeah.
My kids don't come either.
Yeah.
So I'm
But
usually sleeping.
Usually sleeping, yeah.
did you hear there was a segment there where just a little while ago where we talked about, I was asking people to comment about what qualities they like inherited or were influenced by either their biological fathers or their father figures in their life. Would it be too much to put you on the spot and ask?
Give your dad all these accolades.
yeah.
Go
No,
ahead.
not at all.
Shower your love on
So,
him.
and don't
Everybody to see.
Are there
Never
any
heard
qualities or
that
things
question.
you think how I've influenced you?
I feel like the ability to radiate positivity and love to others is something that I definitely got from you. And the other thing I definitely got, as we just witnessed, was my goofiness. I really loved your jokes this morning. They were so funny, and they're what I heard growing up, so they made me even happier.
What you heard, girl, even when I'm not on camera or on YouTube, you hear some of those too,
Just
right?
saying corny jokes. I love it.
Yeah. And then you went. Well, now you're 28, right? And you'll be 29
Yes.
in August, right? Yeah. So wow,
Yeah.
that's just crazy to me. And so like a lot of kids, yeah, maybe middle school-ish, you probably went through that. Dad's not,
Dad's not,
Not-
cool. I'm
not-
ducking in the
not-
back seat.
not
Yeah, I was
cool.
Yeah,
embarrassed.
I don't want
Is
to be
it-
seen with him.
Is it fair to say that I'm relatively cool again at this age?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The coolest. I feel like most people don't get to say they have the best dad in the world, but I do.
Oh, that's so
Brag
that's so-
about you all the time.
Do you? Oh, that's so sweet. I really appreciate
Yeah.
that. Do you want to tell folks
A
anything
little bit about yourself.
Yeah, about you. Can you tell them what you do? You can tell them about your pets and what your
Yeah.
or your former
I'll
job,
start with-
whatever you want to say. Yeah, what would you like people to know about Ray Baker?
Well, I do have two dogs. They're absolutely amazing. I got them both from Stray Rescue, which I used to work at for about 5 years. It's an animal rescue down in the city, and I'm a big advocate for animal rescue and just animals in general. So that's probably the biggest thing about me. Aside
She's
from
responsible for
that,
Keone.
Mm.
She's responsible
Yeah,
for Keone. Yeah,
that's why you
she
guys
brought us
have that little
Keone.
cutie.
Yeah, and we.
But
Oh, go
mhm.
ahead.
I was just gonna say, whenever I'm not hanging out with my dogs, then I'm usually crafting. I love to crochet and I love to sew. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm just spending time with my friends and my loved ones.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And yeah, so the story with Keone is so she used to work at this place called Stray Rescue, and most of the dogs that came through there were like is
Big.
it pit bull terrier mixes?
Yeah,
Is that what you
yeah.
described? They're bigger dogs, right? And kind of a handful. And we knew that we wanted a small dog, and they rarely had any there. And we actually came in and came close to a couple. We checked out a couple of dogs. This was 2020, and I had just it was before and after I broke my arm, and there was one dog we were thinking about, and we're like, I don't know, the timing wasn't right. There wasn't a good fit. And then what happened? Tell the story
Yeah.
about this
And
guy.
then Keone, he came into the shelter and he came from a bad situation and he like didn't have any fur because he had fleas and he had eaten his fur off and he was just in bad shape. He was found in an alley. And I was working the day that he came in and I was just like, oh, he's a small dog. We don't get small dogs often. I have to tell my dad and Pookie. So I took pictures of him and sent them and they came and meet him and now look where he is in Pookie's arms.
Yeah. And he came home with us officially because I remember this very well on June 12th, which was just 2 days ago, or no, three days ago. And I didn't realize till later when I had to fill out some paperwork about the date that we took. At first, we were fostering, but within a few, 2 or 3 months, we
We
adopted
said
him.
nobody's going to take this dog from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
But the date that he came home was June 12th, which just happens to be my mom's birthday, and the grandmother that sadly
Yeah.
Ray never got a chance to meet in person, but I know you feel her presence, and
Absolutely.
you know a lot about her and seen a lot of pictures and things. So I think that's really special that my mom's birthday is Keone's.
Yeah.
So we use as his birthday, and
It's his gotcha day.
yeah, and it's funny. This is a funny story too. When he came in, Stray Rescue just has to have a random name. They have to give the dog some kind of name, and they had no idea what who his previous owners even were. But they named him Spike. he was
Yeah.
called. We were coming in to see Spike. Can you
Yeah, I
imagine?
forgot about
Him.
that.
That sounds like a punk rock dog, but Coyote is much better than that. So I know that. I really appreciate you doing this and calling in. I thought I know it's
Yeah.
really special
was fun.
for me, and we're going to be getting together in a couple of hours or so, and we're either going to go to the history museum or if it's nice, we can walk, probably grab a bite to eat. But we always
Yeah.
make it a point to spend time on make that on Father's Day. But I'm proud that you're my one and only child, and thank you for making me the dad that I am. and
Aw,
I'm
love
glad
you.
I'm glad my silly jokes haven't been harmful.
No, not at all.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate those kind words, and I love you so much. And so
I love you too.
yeah.
Yes, I love you guys.
All right. So I'll be in touch to let you know I'm on my way to pick you up a little bit later.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and
Thank you, Ray.
make this an ultra special live stream for me on Father's Day. All right. Take care, sweetie. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So everybody say goodbye to Ray. All right. Bye. All right. Oops.
That was sweet, babe.
That was cool.
She's
Yeah.
so amazing. You couldn't see it, but in the expanded vision of her screenshot, she had a garment that I guess she's working on. She loves to sew. And so her and her girlfriends, they get together and they sew things for each other. Isn't that amazing? She had this really adorable jumper on one time. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Did you make that? She said, no, my girlfriend made it for me. I thought that was so amazing. And then at Christmas time, we got all these knit hats. She knit hats
yeah.
for everybody.
That's
Even for my sons, she knit hats for them. So just so beautiful. Such a love. So grateful. Yeah, and I came into her life when she was 10 years old. Actually, she was 9, and then she turned 10 that year. Because I remember telling her, now you're double digits.
I'm gonna sing a song here before. I'm just gonna pop in and say all these love. Hopefully she's still watching, see these. But Deanne says Ray is my sister, but she doesn't know it yet. That means you'd be my
Adopted daughter,
adopted
that's
daughter. There you go.
right.
Jennifer said, "Hi." Jennifer says, "Good to meet you." Lisa said, "Oh." Anya says, "Happy Father's Day. Thank you." Sunita, this is like an international word. Oh, or sound. Oh. She is great, Bob. What a great dad. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, she looks.
He doesn't look like a spike.
Oh, he
That's
does not
right.
look like a spike. Yeah, that's for
We got rid
sure.
of that right away.
Thank you so much. Stray Rescue, yay. Yeah, Cherie lives in the area, so. Oh, was I beaming? I'm not.
yeah.
I go good. Your daughter is beautiful, Bob. Another. Oh. Your daughter looks a lot like you. Lovely. Oh, look at the awes. It's going crazy here. So, it's awesome. Cool. There's a lot more comments here, but I'm gonna leave it.
Aw.
But she can scroll through those and read them too.
So cute.
Her baby
That was
cousin. All right. So I'm gonna do a. Well, you can sing along the chorus here. You can hang out and play some percussion or whatever you want to do, Pookie. And so we're gonna keep the. It seems like it's been a while since I did this on YouTube.
I'm just going to say one thing right here, right
Sure.
now. Since we're just having this dad moment, there's a song that you wrote.
That I wrote.
Yeah. For your daughter.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to
Okay.
switch gears and play that. Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
That would have been a
would've
really
been
good one.
Perfect song, especially if she's still here right now. But it's okay.
Sure. Maybe I should. Well, if the binder is in there, I think I could
You want to try it?
probably could.
Hooray.
Let me go.
It's the perfect song for this moment, babe.
Can you grab the binder then? Okay, we're gonna switch gears. Yeah, you're right. It's not as I had a funny song, but I can do that next time. As you know, here's the plan for the rest of the month. So Pookie's going to be out of town next Sunday, and we're not quite sure what's going to happen. I'd like to be able to bring her in, just like I brought in Ray. And we'll probably be on. I'll be streaming on Pookie's channel, just like we are now, and then she'll come in for some segment.
I can do that.
But on the 29th, which is I think 2 weeks from today, it's actually my birthday, and on that day I would like to stream live on my YouTube channel, Bob Baker Affirmations. No, huh?
With that one?
No, it's shining. I got to go to the S's. Shining Star is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, but is it in that? Okay.
Yeah, it should be.
That's your cover book, isn't it?
No, it should be in here. You are a shining. Oh my God. Okay. I've got to be able to find the darn thing. So this is a bummer. It's called Shining Star. Sorry, folks. Hang on. We're trying to find my lyrics here, and I'm just not finding them. You are a no. I could probably find it on Google Docs.
Oh no, we didn't prepare for this
No,
really.
I
Well.
didn't
hadn't.
think
See, this
about
is.
that.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's a bummer.
It
Okay.
is.
I don't think.
All right. Well, you can go to Spotify.
Yeah, it is on. It is there.
It is there.
Um.
Aw.
Well.
All right. You want to find it, and I'll tell him about the thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah, go ahead and talk, but I'm gonna.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk for a minute, and so he can find that. So ladies out there, and I guess men too. So I'm 64 years old. I just went through this health certification with Dr. Mindy Pels. I've been healing my body. I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder, Hashimoto's. Maybe some of you women have it. I don't know, but autoimmune is becoming a big thing in the world, right? And so especially for women. So I'm moving through some of my health challenges, and now I'm getting ready to build my body. So this is what it looks like. I haven't really lifted weights or done anything in a long time, but I wanted to get down to my right size. I wanted to kind of get down to, I wanted to trim myself down and start working out from that point. And I'm now at that place where I can start getting into the gym and building. And so I'm going to be sharing this with you. And also too, for my girls out there, I started a new YouTube channel called Happy Healthy Menopause. There's nothing on it right now, so don't go there because there's not even a thing on there right now. That was just my first step into activating this, but I just wanted to let you know about this. Okay, Bob has got the song.
Okay.
Ray, I hope that you are still here, my love. I hope that you are. I'm going to step out because this
You're
is
right. This is a good song because
this is you.
There's been many Sundays over the years where I performed at the Center for Spiritual Living on Sundays, and she attended, and I always play the song and dedicate it, dedicated to her because most of these lyrics, these lyrics are primarily for her and about her. All right. Thank you for hanging in there while we shifted gears. Are you? Let me check. All right. It's called Shining Star. Watch you get it wrong and get it right. I've seen you overjoyed, I've seen you filled with fright. I know when you're strong and when you are weak. I've seen you down and out, I've seen you at your peak. Well, after all these years, I just want to say, well, I'm so proud of who you are. You've grown so much, you've come so far. I'm so filled with love for who you are. You are a shining star. I watch you laugh out loud, I watch you weep. I've seen you play the fool and be queen of the heap. I've seen you frown and I've seen you smile. I've seen you fall down, I've seen you dance with style. For after all these years, I just want to say, well, I'm so proud of who you are. You've grown so much, you've come so far. I'm so filled with love for who you are. You are a shining star. Woo! Well, after all these years, I just want to say, I'm so proud of who you are. You've grown so much, you've come so far. I'm so filled with love for who you are. I'm so proud of who you are. You've grown so much, you've come so far. Well, I'm so filled with love for who you are. You are a shining star. 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 Yeah.
So much better. Well, hit print on that, so you got it.
Yeah, I had a couple of little glitches there, but that's okay. I think I got most of it in.
That's right.
But yeah, that was much more appropriate.
Sometimes
song.
I have a really amazing idea.
Yes. Every now and then.
Every now and then, not just a fancy hat rack. Well, Ray, I hope you were there. I texted you. It would have been great to have her side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally could have embarrassed her big time.
Duh. All right, where are we at here? Okay.
All right. Well, we'll save that song for next week.
Yeah, I'll have.
Absolutely. We'll have the
I'll
opportunity.
I can on my birthday. I can do whatever the heck I want.
You can.
I guess you already have your. Well, we're at 24 after, and I do have a dance party song, so we can. Unless you got anything else you want to plug.
Hey, if you're on Facebook, and you're interested in drumming, I want to let you know that I'm drumming every morning. Prayers for community. And so I'm letting you know that if you want to come and pray with me, you can bring your drum or you can just sit and receive the medicine. Holly Ann, one of our members, is She comes and visits often as she's going to sleep in Australia. So that's one thing that I'm doing. There's also another event that I am co-hosting with two other women who have nonprofit organizations all around the women in the drum. Big thing going on with me right now is women in drumming. So we're doing Heart of the Drum, Voices of the Women, and this is where we're bringing in songkeepers from all over the world to share their sacred songs with us so that we can learn them. The intention is to learn them so that we can carry these songs. We want to carry these powerful medicine songs forward. And so we're starting Heart of the Drum, Voices of the Women. You can find that it's an event on Facebook, and then also you can join us there. And yeah, that's kind of like what I got going. Oh, wait a minute! I want to tell you about something really amazing that's happening for me right now. Speaking of children. Tomorrow morning, I get in my vehicle at 5 a.m. and I start driving across the country. Headed for where? The mother of it all, the Grand Canyon. I'm headed to the Grand Canyon. What am I doing there? I'm going to meet all four of my children there, my two daughters and my two sons. And the thing is that my daughters and my boys weren't raised together. So there's a huge healing that's happening. My oldest daughter is 45. My youngest child is 38. Huge healing that's happening for my children right now. This is the first time that they'll ever be in this kind of space where they get to know each other as people, right? Because I'll explain all of this later, right? Wow, Pookie, I didn't even know that was even happened in your life. Yes, it happened in my life. So I can explain all that. That's why I'm able to feel all this love and energy for all of you that are going through challenging times, because I've probably been through it. I probably experienced it, right? So I know. So this is going to be an amazing time. What I'm asking from you, my beautiful, beloved soul family, is prayers. Prayers for my children, prayers for myself. Two of my grandbabies are going to be there. I don't have a relationship with my grandchildren. It breaks my heart, and yet here's where it all begins. So this is me healing my own family dynamic. This is, I'm doing the work too. So, I come up here and I talk all the time and blah, 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 and it's all really cute and groovy and stuff. But the real thing is that I'm doing the work as well. And so this is me doing the work. I'm going to be doing the work really, really hardcore. I really think that I might be able to come in on that Sunday. That's when we're leaving, but I think that it's going to be early enough that I could come in and maybe share with you some of that which is happening. So if you have children that you're praying for, right? And maybe if your relationship with your children aren't what you want them to be, I'll send prayers to you too. So this is all for all of the parents out there and all the children, and may we heal our hearts. So big prayers. I'm asking for big prayers. I will be praying a lot, and and I'm really excited for a beautiful gathering with my children. So thank you.
I just want to point this out. Look who left a comment during that song.
Good. I went and texted her and I said, "Hey, get back on if you jumped off."
That's awesome. And then people were talking about the content of the song. And while it was something that I wrote with her in mind, it is available. That song the recorded version is available on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you can get streaming music. You just search for "Shining Star." Of course, you'll come up with the Earth, Wind, and Fire song if you do that alone. But just add "Shining Star," Bob Baker, Pooki Lee, and it'll come up. You'll see our opening up to the Good album, and you'll be able to stream it if you have those things.
So if you've had a challenging relationship with your dad, go to that Spotify account. Go to our Spotify. And I want you to sit down and close your eyes. And it doesn't matter who your daddy is or how he shows up in this world. He forgot who he was if he's not activated in love. You sit down and you see your dad's higher self singing that to you, because that's the truth. Your father's highest self, the part of him that knows that he's all love, he's all beauty, he's all joy, he would sing that to you. So sit down. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and see your father singing that song to you. And if you don't have an image of your dad, just feel that your father and energy, the aspects of you that are him, and allow him to sing that and begin to heal your relationship with your dad. It doesn't have to be in the physical form. It can be totally in the etheric form. But things might begin to change. We have no idea how these things happen. But take this opportunity to allow your father's highest self, his highest expression, to love you.
Yeah. There are many ways, and there are other ways to use that song too. It can be but you can also send it to somebody and say, "This is how this song expresses how I feel about you. That's one other way that people have used it. They've gotten it for their kids or their special people in their life. The song reminded me of you, so yeah, be the recipient of it, but you could also send it to other people to enjoy it. Say, this expresses how I feel. Awesome sauce. Cherie said, Women of the Drum, I'm going to be there tomorrow. You're not doing anything tomorrow because you're traveling, right? Is she referring to something else?
Oh, you know what? No. There is another group. It's called Women of the Drum on Facebook, and they do events too. There's a lot that's happening in St. Louis around drumming. So she might be going to Amelia Williams' gathering, which is so powerful. Yes. There's a lot of local drumming here activated in St. Louis. And yeah, find a drumming circle for you to go to. Just go. If you don't have a drum, you do have a drum. It's in your heart. Your heart is beating a rhythm all the time. And so you can go and dance and just be in the energy of the drum. And yeah, it's really mad. I'm excited for you, Cherie. I won't be there, but I'm excited for you. Yes.
Earlier, Karen said, I met Keone in person.
She
Lovely
did.
dog in Florida a few years
There
ago
have been
now.
a couple of people here that have
All
met
right.
Keone in person.
There's just a ton of comments here, but we're going to have to wrap this up. And I would like to go ahead and play this song so we can end with the dance time, as Deanne likes to say. Let's end with this track. We'll come by to say our final farewells. I think on this song, I'll be able to highlight comments. So I'll try to get to the comments that we didn't highlight. But if you want to post your takeaways, what's an insight, an aha moment that you're going to take with you based on this broadcast? But let's play this.
Thank
This
you.
will be from a forthcoming album. We're actually going to get this song out into the world pretty soon. Happy, healthy, and wealthy and wise. Here we go. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise.
Let's break it down. Can you feel the beat in your body?
I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise.
I'm so wise.
I am happy. I am healthy.
I am so healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am wealthy.
I am wise.
I am wise.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am healthy.
I am healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am wealthy.
I am wise.
I am wise.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am healthy.
I am healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am wealthy.
I am
wise.
healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise.
Maybe it'd help if I took us off mute. You don't need no music to dance.
Silent disco.
You know how some people beat or dance to the beat of their own drummer? Pookie dances to the beat of her own DJ, her inner DJ. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wise. Love you.
Yeah,
all.
don't let the music stop. Woo!
Just because the music stops doesn't mean you have to.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh.
This has been wonderful. Thank you for making this a special Father's Day for me. I hope we made it one for you. However you fit into that, whether you're a dad or not.
Oh, everybody had a dad.
That's right.
Everybody had a dad.
So, all right. Well, got to feed the dog and get ready to go and spend some time with my youngin'.
Yeah, there you go. I got to pack.
You got to pack. Get ready to hit the road early tomorrow
I got to
morning.
hit the road. It's going to be dark outside when I leave. That's okay. I'm going to miss all the traffic in St. Louis rush hour. For sure.
So, have an awesome day, an awesome week, and we'll be back with some
Next
configuration. We'll get
week.
Pookie to dial in from Arizona.
Yeah,
Right?
Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Maybe my grandkids will be there. I don't know. It'll be kind of
Yeah,
early
it
in the
would be
morning,
nice
but
to make them part of the show.
Yeah, that's if they want to.
All right. Love
Okay.
you all.
Love you guys.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.